folks, Srini from Techie Investor. In this video, I wanted to share with you a quick recap about the indices. How did they perform on October 16th today? And what and what is the trading plan for tomorrow? Like what are some of the positions that I'm looking at? So without any further delay, let's look at the charts. So here we are looking at the SPY charts. The SPY has been holding on above the EMA 821 and on top of Ichimoku cloud. It is looking extremely bullish, okay? And also if you look at the ADX, the strength is like very, very strong with the positive with the bullish trend above the bearish trend. And the trend is around 2860, which is greater than 25. So the trend is very, very strong. And we have the ATR ATR is around 5.8, like $6 for the day. So there is a possibility of SPY moving up to 587, or we could have a possibility of moving down, which is another $6 per day, which is like 575. So which can go to into the EMA 821 cloud. So let's see what is in store, but I believe that it is still bullish and it can move to 587. But keep a watch on it. Definitely, if you can see the move going up, if you can see a higher low, then definitely it could go up to 587 tomorrow. Next comes this QQQ. Qs is looking a little bit bearish than the SPY because it is like into the EMA 821 cloud. So the EMA 821 cloud, but if you look at again the ADX, which is the strength of the trend, which is at 1434, which is less than 25. So the trend is not very, very strong for the Qs yet. But if you look at the ATR is around 7.26. So will it go, if it takes from the close of 490, it could go back to 497, that could be a possibility, or it could go down, which is like 480 area, 483 area, which is at the bottom of the EMA 821 cloud. So, but definitely Qs is a little bit inconclusive than the SPY. So, but there's a possibility if SPY moves up, the Qs will also move up, okay? Now, the next one which I want to talk about is IWM. IWM is like looking very, very bullish of all the three indices. And definitely, they look at the strength of the trend is 14.75, but it's definitely above the EMA 821 cloud and the Ichimoku cloud. But it looks like a little bit overextended because it's above the Bollinger Band. But it has a target to reach, which is 228.40, or it could even get to the 229 and 231 area. So definitely keep a watch on Lotto calls for this week. If Q start moving and we form a higher low, then we could see getting it to 230, 231 area. So that is a little bit update on the indices. But what are some of the stocks that I'm looking at? The first one is the DFS. As when the rate cuts have done by the Fed, the first sector that has been moving is the finance sector. We saw today Morgan Stanley going up $10, and we also saw Goldman Sachs going up very big on the earnings, which went up to $540 from $506. And now we have DFS. DFX has been holding above the EMA 821 cloud, and it is right now at 144.10. But if you look at this trend line, which is drawn, it could go to 157. So tomorrow, this could be a good add. If you can add a lot of calls, it could even go to 157. Even better would be the next week call, giving some time, and we could get to the 157, 158 area. So that is where I'm looking up. So definitely keep a watch on DFS, folks. Their revenues were better than expected Q3 results. If you look at their revenue, they were the 42.5% versus Q3. And their EPS surprise was 7.9%. So definitely the earnings were good, and this could rise tomorrow in the market, okay? So definitely I'm keeping a watch on DFS. The second one which I'm looking at is Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs formed a high of 540 in this week, and it came down. I definitely expect this guy to go above this, to go back to this area. So in fact, it could even go to the 550. Definitely, if I look at 550 is my target for the Goldman Sachs. So, and it could reach tomorrow with the DFS. This could also rise up. So definitely keep a watch on DFS on Goldman Sachs. That could be a big mover too. And the next one which I want to, so we already talked about IWM, which could move, and even SPY, which could move to 587, and DFS. Now on the negative side, let's look at coin. Coin made a significant move like today, and it was a big good profit for the day trade with more than double. But here we are seeing this, it could went to 209 and it didn't close above the Ichimoku cloud. So there is a possibility that it can come back all the way to 170 with the BTC, and that depends upon the BTC. The BTC today closed above. Let's look at BTC, how it looks. BTC today, it's like bullish. That means it is like 67. It is like 2-day bullish. It's like 2-day bullish above this line. So it looks bullish. So coin may not go down. It may close up again or above this 210. If it closes above 210, then we have a significant move to 232 and 260 area. If it doesn't close, we can see it going back to 169. So keep a watch on coin, folks. With the BTC, it could move. So it all depends upon if BTC is making a significant move. So how much is ATR? ATR for coin is significant, which is 11.64. But its ADX is not really strong, which is 15, which is like around 15. So the ADX, the strength of the trend is not as strong yet. Okay. Let's look at for BTC. Just want to see what is the strength of the trend. The strength of the trend for BTC is looking at 1241. So even the strength is not trend is not stronger, but it could move to 1972 for a day. That means it could even move to $69,000. So definitely that's a possibility. If this moves, we can go, even we'll see the coin moving up. But again, it all depends upon if the BTC moves up. The other one which I wanted to talk on the downside, there's a little bit possibility is SoFi. SoFi has been so way overextended here, and it could go down to the EMA 821 cloud before it makes a move. So that is the 920. So definitely that could be a possibility for SoFi. But again, with the financial sector so strong, it may not happen this week. Definitely, it depends upon the finance sector. Okay. So these are the stocks I wanted to share with you for today. Hope this helps you with your trading decisions for tomorrow. Definitely would love to hear your comments and feedback about the stock picks that I have mentioned in the comments. And also do subscribe to our channel to hear more about these picks, also about our marketing strategy, marketing trends, trading strategies, and risk management. And before we go, do subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button so that you can receive these kind of picks, updates in a very timely fashion. I'll catch you in the next one.